So, Annalise, we've got Anthony Albanese, Tanya Plibersek as two confirmed contenders, and Bill Shorten, interestingly enough, going to back Tanya Plibersek, it looks like.
That is what we've been hearing this morning, that Bill Shorten would be backing in Tanya Plibersek as someone who'd be more palatable to the right wing of the Labor Party. But there is that concern that there may be lingering ill feeling between Bill Shorten and Anthony Albanese after the last leadership challenge. Between the two of them, we saw Anthony Albanese get the party members' support, but not the party room support. So it does seem like he might be feeling more confident this time around. Chris Bowen's also been floated as a potential who's interested, but he is attached to some of their more contentious policies like franking credit changes and negative gearing changes, which did see them take a hit in the polls on Saturday. So it does seem like it will be a contest between Anthony Albanese and Tanya Plibersek, but given they are both from the left faction of the party, there's still talk about potentially a right faction coming forward, but they may be moving just to support someone on the left. So it is all very much up in the air. Interestingly, there is a lot of introspection in the Labor Party at the moment about what went wrong, and so to find the right leader to make sure they don't repeat the same mistakes. Joel FitzGerald, a Labor MP, has said that the influence of Adani can't be underestimated.
The Labor Party must reconnect with its blue-collar base and get back to the centre and be less ambitious in its pace of change. People are inherently conservative in Australia, and any change has to be orderly and steady.
Interestingly, not too different from what Anthony Albanese was saying when he pitched for the leadership on Sunday morning. He was the first cab out of the rank on the call for a new leader, saying that he wanted to put himself forward. And he was saying that they need to have a greater focus, not just on wealth distribution, but also wealth creation.
We need to examine our policies, but not our values, because Labor's values are eternal. The values of fairness are at our core. We need, however, to make sure that we articulate not just how we share wealth, but how we create wealth.
And Annalise, we saw Tony Abbott toppled by an independent Zali Stengel, who took up very much the Kerryn Phelps blueprint, but Kerryn Phelps is gone.
It is interesting to see that they were running very similar campaigns, but Kerryn Phelps did come in during the last by-election in Wentworth, and that was really off the back of discontent over the toppling of Malcolm Turnbull in the area. But it was also that impact of the announcement at the time. You'll remember when the government was deciding whether to move the Israeli embassy, and there is quite a strong Jewish population in Wentworth. It was seen as quite a cynical move, and we did see the impact it had on Dave Sharma's campaign, because the pre-polling was coming out very much in his favour, but it wasn't the polling on the day that came out in his favour. So you'll remember that interesting day where it almost went to him and then pulled right back. But it does seem like it wasn't an impact this time, that Dave Sharma really had that strong Liberal brand that suited the electorate better, that Kerryn Phelps was seen as more of a reactionary MP. So it's been a very short-lived parliamentary career for Ms Phelps, and it does seem like Wentworth is moving that way, but it has been an exceptionally tight race, so showing just how strong a contender both candidates were.